Hangout Radio, powered by 92 Zoo and presented by Alexander Shannara and Associates. We prove it. And sponsored by Jenny King, GMFS Mortgage, Janino's Pizza, and Dias Construction and Development.
Hangout Radio, I am Leanne. We are backstage with somebody who is going to start the day the right way on the Hangout stage. We're talking about Shaggy, and he's been around for quite a while, and I'm a huge fan, so.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't wait to hear the new album. I heard something this morning that somebody played for me.
Yeah.
We're going to hear a release of this record.
Well, I've been putting a couple of singles out, but I think the big part of that album is me kind of figuring out what direction I want to do, because I have tons of record, but to compile it, just to find out what direction I want to do or what is it that I want to put out. Because the scene of music and dancehall and reggae and pop music really changes so fast. I just needed to be the right blend of records. You know what I mean? So that's it. It's been a process for me.
That is one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan. I love how you fuse all the different stuff.
Yeah, because it's not just one lane. I'm dancehall, but there's all these different fusions that are unique. And I don't know if you really check the track record of what I do, I go against the grain all the time. You know, so it's one of them things. You know.
That's probably why I like you. I love against the grain music. Have you ever considered doing any incorporating some hard rock guitar, maybe?
Oh yes, we've done that. We've done a couple of those too. You know, it's my thing is always trying to bridge the genres together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dancehall infused. I was born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica. I still live in Kingston, Jamaica. So I take the rhythms and the music of the tropics and blend it with whatever it is. So to do like a rock infused reggae, you know what I mean, that's been done so many times also, and I've also done it. So yeah, you know, we don't shy away from that. I just did a record, matter of fact, with me and Sting from The Police, which is an amazing track we did together.
Will that be on the new record, or will that?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear that either.
Yeah.
We're with Shaggy at Backstage Hangout Radio at 92 Zoo. Can you tell me something about the Shaggy Foundation?
Oh, the Shaggy Make a Difference Foundation. You know what it is? There was a hospital in Jamaica called the Bustamante Hospital for Children, and it's the only children's hospital in the English-speaking Caribbean. And Princess Diana was supposed to visit there and died, and that would have shed a lot of light on it. And I just kind of picked it up and decided I was going to help, to fund it. And we've bought equipment. We've been doing it for probably around 15 years now. And I used to do it out of pocket for about 9 years, buy equipment, fix roof, help all the doctors. We built a garden. We did all kind of things. And then I decided after a couple of years that I'm going to do a concert. And I started doing concerts on the lawns of the Prime Minister's residence. We've raised over $2 million so far. We're building a new cath lab. We'll be able to do cardiac surgeries on little babies for free, which we do them now, 30 to 40 babies every summer, but through volunteer service by working with Chain of Hope and, the Kiwanis Club and all of these different entities and Food for the Poor and all of that. But I think with now what we'll be able to do, we'll be able to be doing it ourselves, with Jamaican doctors. And we have this whole cardiac unit and a cath lab that we're doing. And a cardiac window that we're doing. So, it's been a process of putting a new concert on top of the year. We've been sponsored by a lot of people from iHeartMedia to Fiat to a couple of people who've come on board to really help us. And, it's become a huge event.
It seems to get a lot of big names to help out.
Oh, yeah. We have had Lauryn Hill. We've had Boyz II Men. We've had Neo. Everybody has come through and just, blessed us.
So sweet. I love giving back. Shaggy, you rock. One thing I read about you is that you were in the military. And
yeah.
You would probably hear the question a lot, but it fascinates me that you would be in the Marines. And then you're such a happy go,
yeah, that just means I was a shitty Marine.
Well,
I was not your model Marine. It just happens that they get the Corps keeps using me as, I think I was watching, was it Bowling for Columbine or one of the Michael Moore films where the recruiters are going around and says, hey, you want to do music? Well, listen, man, Shaggy was in the Marines, man. You could be a musician in the Marine. Look at Shaggy. I was like, dude, I'm like the worst poster boy you could have. I came out of PFC. I was AWOL. I got into fights. I got all kind. I was shitty at my job. Seriously, really? I'm the guy you're gonna use? And then somebody sent me a picture from Paris Island that they have a picture of me up in Paris Island. And like, oh yeah, ex-Marine, rah, rah. I'm like, God bless him.
I guess you're the only musician.
No, actually, there's a couple of them mystical. And matter of fact, Can't Touch This. What was his name? MC Hammer.
MC Hammer?
Which we share. We share the same last. I think MC Hammer was not Marine. He was Navy. I think he was. I think he was Navy. But there's a couple. I think Walt Disney also was Marine. If you look in the old Walt Disney thing, there's one certificate that's upside down, which is his dishonorable discharge from the Marines.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they teach you that in the Marines, or you?
Yeah, it was a rumor I've always heard. I actually never seen it, but it was like, yeah, he's got her upside down.
Even Walt Disney.
Yeah, even Walt Disney was kicked out of the Marines, so you can be kicked